Natural Resources Private Limited.
Welcome students to an enriching learning journey ahead with Wood Apple Resources. Class 5 EVS. I'm your teacher Vani. Here are your friends.
I am Booby. I am Abby.
Dear students, today I am going to teach you Chapter 10 Amma and Hesaru Kaadu Palya. Hello everyone. Today we have something very interesting to talk about. But first, let's start with an interesting question. Have you ever helped your parents in kitchen?
Yes.
Great. Now, how many of you have seen your parents soaking beans or seeds in water? Did you ever wonder why they do that? Let's find out together. Sita, one of our friends, noticed something interesting. Her mother soaked whole green moong seeds in water to prepare a dish called Hesaru Kaadu Palya or sprouted moong curry. But why do we need to soak the seeds? And what happens after soaking them? Let's explore. First, let's understand what a seed is. Every seed has three main parts. Seed coat. This is the hard outer covering that protects the seed. Embryo. This is the tiny baby plant inside the seed. Cotyledons. These are special seed leaves that store food for the embryo. Do you know there are two main types of seeds? Some seeds like corn, wheat and rice have one cotyledon. These are called monocot plants. Other seeds like gram, rajma, moong and peanuts have two cotyledons. These are called dicot plants.
What will happen if we put these seeds in the soil?
Great question, Rupi. The seed will germinate.
What does germinate mean?
Germination is the process by which a seed develops into a new plant. Here are the stages of seed germination. The seed is placed in the soil. The seed absorbs water from the soil, swells up and outer shell softens. The seed coat bursts and opens and a tiny root radicle starts to grow downward. The root grows deeper into the soil to get water and nutrients. A small shoot, plumule, grows up towards the light. Leaves start to form and open up. The plant grows into a small seedling with roots, a stem and leaves.
Do all plants begin as seeds?
That's a fantastic question, Whoopi. While many plants do start from seeds, there are other fascinating ways plants can reproduce. Reproduction is the process by which all living things produce offspring of their kind. Let's dive into each method. Can anyone tell me what seeds need to grow?
Water, sunlight and air.
Exactly. Seeds need water, light and air to grow. When you plant a seed in the soil and water it, it starts to grow roots and shoots, eventually becoming a new plant. But not all plants grow from seeds. Some use spores. Do you know what spores are?
No, what are they?
Spores are tiny cells that can grow into new plants. They are different from seeds because they are usually just a single cell. Plants like ferns and mosses use spores. They don't have flowers or seeds but instead produce spores, usually found on the underside of their leaves. Now, let's talk about how some plants can grow from different parts of the plant. Who has seen a sweet potato?
I have. We eat it at home.
Do you know that sweet potatoes can grow new plants from their roots? If you plant a piece of sweet potato, it can grow into a whole new plant. Isn't that cool?
Wow! What about leaves?
Great question. Bryophyllum can grow new plants from their leaves. Bryophyllum leaves have tiny baby plants or plantlets on their edges. When these plantlets fall off, they can grow into new plants.
What about stems?
Many plants can grow from stem cuttings. For example, if you cut a piece of the stem from a hibiscus, money plant or rose and plant it in the soil, it can grow into a new plant. This is a common way to grow new plants quickly. Potatoes grow from a special type of stem called a tuber. If you plant a piece of potato that has an eye, a small bud, it can grow into a new potato plant.
That's amazing! I didn't know plants could grow in so many ways. बहुत सारे प्लांट सीड से उगते हैं, लेकिन कुछ अलग तरीके भी हैं। जैसे फर्न्स और मोजेस स्पोर्स का यूज़ करते हैं और कुछ प्लांट्स रूट्स, स्टेम और लीव्स से भी उगते हैं। जैसे स्वीट पोटैटो रूट से, ब्रायोफाइलियम लीव्स से और हिबिस्कस और रोज स्टेम्स से नए प्लांट्स बनाते हैं। So how do these plants travel to India?
There are several natural means like air, water, insects, animals, and even humans that act as scattering agents for seeds. This process of scattering seeds away from the parent plant is called seed dispersal. Seed dispersal is important because it helps prevent the crowding of seedlings in one place. When seeds are dispersed, they can grow in new locations without competing for space, sunlight, water, and nutrients. This helps plants spread to distant places. Let's look at some specific examples of how seeds are dispersed. Some seeds, like dandelions, are very light and have tufts of hair that help them float with the wind. The seeds of drumsticks and maple have wing-like structures that help them float in the air. Seeds that are dispersed by air often have special structures to help them float. Now, what about seeds that are dispersed by water? Seeds of plants like coconut, lotus, and water lilies can float in water. These seeds are carried by water to different locations. Water helps disperse seeds to new places. Another interesting method is when fruits burst and scatter their seeds. Some fruits like balsam, beans, and peas burst and scatter their seeds far away. They have explosive seed pods that help in dispersal. This explosive method ensures that seeds are spread far from the parent plant. Now let's talk about animals and humans.
How do animals and humans help in seed dispersal?
Some fruits are eaten by birds and animals. These fruits fall far away with their droppings, helping in dispersal. Additionally, some fruits or seeds have spines or hooks that make them stick to the fur of animals or the clothes of humans, carrying them to other locations. Seeds like xanthium and urena have spines or hooks that help them stick to animals or humans for dispersal.
That's amazing! Any other cool plant facts?
Absolutely. Let me introduce you to moringa, also known as the drumstick plant. Its leaves are like superhero sidekicks for our body. They are packed with vitamins, more vitamin C than oranges and more potassium than bananas. It's like eating a power-packed snack that helps us stay strong and healthy.
Do you know the Kannada names for some fruits and veggies? Bitter gourd is called Hagalakai. Ladyfinger is Bendekai. Potato is Alugade. Onion is Iduli. Apple is Cebu. Banana is Balihanu. Guava is Perala. Mango ripe is Mavina Hanu. Papaya is Parangi. हवा, पानी, इंसेक्ट्स, एनिमल्स और ह्यूमंस सीड्स को अलग अलग जगह ले जाते हैं, जिसे सीड डिस्पर्सल कहते हैं। कुछ सीड्स जैसे डैंडेलियंस हवा में उड़ते हैं और कोकोनट और लोटस पानी में फ्लोट करते हैं। कुछ फ्रूट्स जैसे बाल्सम और बीन्स बर्स्ट होके सीड्स को दूर फैलाते हैं। बर्ड्स और एनिमल्स फ्रूट्स खा के सीड्स गिराते हैं और कुछ सीड्स के स्पाइंस या हुक उन्हें एनिमल्स या ह्यूमन से चिपकने में मदद करते हैं, जैसे ज़ांथियम और यूरेना।
Let's review what we have learned today. The three main parts of a seed: the seed coat, the embryo, and the cotyledons. Difference between monocot seeds, one cotyledon, and dicot seeds, two cotyledons. The stages of germination from seed to seedling. Plants can reproduce through seeds, spores, roots, stems, and leaves. Examples of plants that use different methods of reproduction, such as sweet potatoes from roots and bryophyllum from leaves. Seed dispersal and its methods: wind, water, animals, and explosions. The nutritional benefits of moringa, including its high vitamin and mineral content. Kannada names for common fruits and vegetables such as bitter gourd, hagalakai, and potato, adugade. Thank you for joining us. Keep learning and exploring with Wood Apple Resources.